One day I woke up in a labyrinth. There was an emptiness inside me, an endless hunger. When I opened my eyes in that maze, I had only one goal: to escape and to eat. I swallowed the little white dots lined up in front of me in the corridor, each one momentarily filling the emptiness inside me. The corners were sharp, the walls endless. Wherever I turned, the same roads, the same curves, and I wasn't alone. At first, I didn't notice them, but after a while, I felt it. There were eyes watching me, deep, empty eyes. They were the inhabitants of this place. They floated like shadows, silently following me. It felt like a dream. But it was real. I had to escape them, but where? There was no end to the maze. I was running away, but I kept hitting the same walls. As I kept swallowing the white dots, something was changing inside me. My senses were getting sharper, as if I could experience all the emotions in the universe at the same time. First I heard a faint hum, then a deafening scream. Then, when I swallowed those big dots, something happened. They became afraid of me. Their colors faded, their eyes widened, and they started running away. But why? Who were they? More importantly, who was I? And why did I want to hunt them? Blinky was the bravest. He ran the most, but he fought the hardest. When I caught him, what I felt was strange. There was a defiance in the fear. It was like he was trying to fight me, but I wasn't the same anymore. I swallowed him, and he never came back. The others were trapped between the walls in panic. The maze was changing as if it was taking shape according to my will. Pinky was easier to catch. Her fear was so great that she couldn't even move when she was in front of me. The moment I touched him, there was a scream and he disappeared.
Inky and Clyde, you are the last ones left. Unfortunately, this doesn't make you lucky. The labyrinth has changed. There is no escape. You are just two prey condemned to their fate.
Inky and Clyde were last, but they realized there was no way out. There was no escape for them. Two prey doomed to their own fate. Inky was trembling. Clyde was running helplessly left and right, but in vain. Inky and Clyde, silently watching the spirits of their friends Blinky and Pinky, could read my hunger in my eyes. The more I looked at them, the more the dark force stirring inside me grew. My eyes began to darken, first at the corners, then slowly the darkness began to envelop my whole world. My hunger became almost palpable. The howl that echoed in my stomach was no longer that of an animal. It was the song of a predator. My teeth were as sharp as ever, bloodthirsty and impatient. Every part of my body was soiled with the blood and souls of my previous victims. My hands, my claws, even my breath carried the stench of this brutality. It was no longer the same. I was predatory beyond compare. My eyes searched for my new prey, Inky and Clyde. At last, I saw them. My pupils dilated, blackened. They were the eyes of a beast that had seen the prey. Inky was the first one I saw. silently tucked away in a corner waiting for me. The fear cut through the silence even where she was like a sharp scream. He wasn't resisting me. He realized I was useless to resist anymore. I took my tight paws like a toy. I brought him close to my mouth. I took a breath. The metallic smell of my lungs. Then I smelled to my nostrils. A crunch, growl, but I wasn't done. It was Klaus's turn. When I took my hands, I saw terror in his eyes. He wanted to run, but his body made. I slowly saw his face first, his cheeks, and around his eyes, and the skin began to wet, revealing thin, pink flesh. Then, her internal organs spurted out. At that moment, the image was etched in my mind. I'm alone now. The labyrinth is silent. No white dots, no ghosts. It's just me. No sound except my footsteps echoing along the dark walls. Every corner, every turn is now familiar yet foreign because there is no one left here to watch me. There is no more escape, no more chase. That game is over. My body is still alert, my muscles are tense, my eyes are searching for a new target, but there is none. Emptiness. It's as if the whole universe stopped, as if a button was pressed, colors faded. Time felt heavy. I leaned myself against one of the walls. My hands still covered in blood. The warmth I felt between my fingers is gone, replaced by a cold heaviness. I strain my ears. A click, a whisper, but nothing. Silence is no longer an enemy. Silence lives with me. I relive every moment over and over again, as if time has come full circle. In an endless circle, I can neither go forward nor go back. The same screams echo in my ears, the same steps, the same looks, the fear in the prey's eyes, the first stab of the claw, the first flutter, the first heat, then silence. And it starts all over again. Every day I wake up in the same corridor, the same darkness, the same stone walls. There is no sunset here, no morning. Just an endless now. I have become like time itself. Cold, repetitive, soulless. Sometimes I close my eyes. Maybe I'll wake up. Maybe this is a nightmare. But no, every time I open my eyes, I'm there again. In the darkness, alone with myself, struggling with the ghosts of the past. And my thoughts repeat. What if I hadn't destroyed them?